yeah, baby. So where we last left off, Lilac was dreading about installing cha.OS and wanting to, talking about prophecies. Excuse me. If it wasn't very obvious from before, her whole deal is that, her whole deal is literally just, she is Rose's, you know, creation, pretty much. But, let's keep on going. Lilac, install cha.OS, or cha.OS. Weren't you reading? TC already remotely installed the program while you were ignoring them. A totally wholesome and not creepy invasion of privacy. What a chum. Okay, wise ass, set up cha.OS. Okay, wise ass, set up cha.OS. No need to be rude. This setup... Bro, wait, did it explode? Exterminate? Why would you... What? Did it... Fulminate? Why would you click fulminate, you absolute... There's just no way. Why would you... No need to be rude. The setup interface looks pretty simple. You can just drag and drop NAT directly into the program and... Fuck! What is wrong with you? Why would you press the explode button? Why is there a fuse link? Oh my god. Lilac, what the fuck? Fuck, you accidentally blew up cha.OS. Luckily, it looks like there's a second file already there. Yeah, because your friend knew that you'd be a stupid ass. Installing cha.OS. Billowing fractals. Bifurcations. Lurking the threshold. And augmenting resources. You very carefully drop cha.OS directly into the program, and it imports all your settings, friends, chat history, file attachments, biodata. Wow, TC thought of everything. Whoa. Whoa. Spirit tethered. My spirit has been tethered to this mortal realm. Peers. Command list for less initiated. I can't read all that. You guys should probably check the other message. You probably should. Clicking fulminate doesn't actually delete the program. Fulminate's like, isn't fulminate literally like, not explode, but set afire? Like fulmination. Check the other messages. What the fuck? Oh my god. Pale Horse Dark Geniuses. There's Gavage Cunctation. Tinnitus Chakra, which are the two people we already know. Cloister Connos. Augury Aside. What the fuck is that? Agamemnon's Theory. Champions Triad. Roided Windler, which has been deleted, it looks like. Banned. Is this fucking... What is this? This is some weird shit. I like it. Let's not. Looks like you've been included in some sort of public server for the game. Wow, that's an absurd amount of people. Are they all TC's friends? They all seem to be arguing. It's pretty discordant around here. Who the fuck is that? What is this little guy? What is this little shit? Who is this guy? It's Kermit! Rules. Do what you want shall be the whole of my law. Lilac, you can go ahead and pop over to the mod channel, Pale Horse Dark Geniuses. Rules, make sure you read that. You skim the rules channel, notice a special message addressed to you. Yeah, gee, thanks. It's not like I could actually, you know, read, but thank you for those who couldn't read this. I appreciate it. Yeah, sure. Mod chat? This fucking face. This face? Me when I'm beyond... Me when beyond Canon? Mod chat? Does he expect you to be in charge of all these strangers? The ability to moderate messages, to report, ban, and kick as you see fit? Who would want to hold that kind of power for others? Who could? Not you, that's for sure. That's me for real. I don't know why the hell I have a Discord. I don't know why the hell I have a Discord. That's a lot of fucking chum handles. I think there was like at least like 10 no wait, what we saw was like around 6 to 7. Check out the message for real this time. Seriously, for real. Do it. Damn it. From Augury Aside, Cloister Connoisseur, and Tinnitus Chakra. These are cute. These cute little guys. Block, silence, and instigate. Ooh, you can instigate a person. I need that for real, for real. Allies and otherwise. I like this OS. I need me this OS for real. Oh, fine. You tab over to your Nagaggle. Or you would if it was still there. You guess it's a peer tab now. How banal. You mentally prepare yourself to read a garrulous wall of maroon nonsense. Let's see what she's on about today. Oh boy. Who in the fuck? Fucking arrowhead looking ass. Alright. Let's go to the nag log. It's our first back and forth. Okay, it's our second back and forth. Grand Rising Queen, let us get these starch-based fuel units. What? Oh, let's get this bread? Bruh. Which should be immediate, as thou art, like, never busy. And with today's deliciously malicious circumstances being as they are, I'd gamble that thee even awoke before midday, egads, who is this, rules card? This is some rules card ass type beat. Ain't no way. It said, forsooth, hithereth, bruh. I'd gamble that thee even awoke before midday, egads, and thou know how loath I am to gamble. I already kind of hate this chick, apparently. She speaks in the old tongue or whatever. Bah! Today, my dear dark sister, we have been called to fulfill destiny most glorious. In preparation of this, allow me to remind thee of a few adamantine truths to keep thy upper organon on the track to success. Ignoring me may give thee momentary peace, but it will not save thee. The work of the heretical ungulates may bring thee mindless amusement, but it will not save thee. Not even those garish scrawls are so pertinaciously claimed to be art can save thee from the wrath of fate. The last part about thy cartoons was simply a bit of mocking jest. Thy hobbies and interests are valid, my friend. But fate's furious fist does indeed approach with intent to kill thee in particular. As sure as the narwhal's finale is said to fall on deaf ears. The translation is oft debated, though I should know better than to tell thee of all nymphs. Ultimately, word as my bond, nothing can save thee. Word is bond, nothing can save you. That goes kinda hard. Hey yo, word is bond. Your ass is fucking dusted, bro. But this hath never been the case. As thee well know, death is never the end. The end is never the end is never the end is never... The stage is set, and it is merely time to perform. There are countless forces working against my success, but we will overcome them all. Can thou feel the sensation churning within thee? The power of thy necrotic liquid Nubian destiny pulsing. What? I don't want to hear nothing about no pulsing anything. What? The power of that... pulsing its way from thine inkstone, slowly redefining thy very being. Thy grand metamorphosis has begun, and with it comes newfound power. How glorious! Truth be told, the thought alone sends a shiver down my visceral column, as thy elder by several Stygic? Is that how you say it? It's like Stygian, but Stygic. Sure. Stygic recitals, I feel obligated to be involved in thy newest development period. Yes, how gracious of me, I know. Thou may feel free to rejoice as thee please. However, merely watching thy ascension from seed to sapling hath been reward enough for me. Our master and friend relationship has always been dear to me. Oh, to be young again. Bah! Oh, Lilac, I merely jest. The just being, I see myself as thy master. In a way, we are each other's masters in this beautiful game we call friendship. That's kind of true. Oh, it's the fucking... Wait, is that supposed to be, like, a sign of, like, what the friendship relationship thing is on Delectrius or Delectables or whatever this place is called? Interesting. Tangentially speaking, isn't it odd how our age is measured in tidal turns, despite it being a smaller unit of sublunary measurements, mensuration than Stygic reticles? Recitals? Recitals. Oh my god, I can't speak. How annoying. Nymph culture is quite frustratingly arbitrary at times. Anyway, take a gander outside and thou may see the gifts I've sent arriving. One large and sentimental along with one small and practical. I have no doubt they will please thee greatly, Ayo. They will assist thee in thy newest journey. It is something I know thou hast wanted for possibly untold ages. There is no need to thank me, however. Such base indulgences are beneath me, no matter how much thee prostrate thyself before me and finally profess thy undying appreciation for all I do, have done, and will continue to do for thee. It will not move me. Alright? Damn. Then go fuck yourself. That's how it is. That's what's up. I will, however, require a hasty response. I found myself in a situation to which a violent resolution is approaching. Hello, Lilac. Now let's respond soon. There are emotions we need to synchronize, which require dialogue to do so. Dialogue meaning a series of words exchanged between two individuals, as thee well know. Respond to my messages! I am watching thee from my orb now. Come to the screen to respond to my messages. Stop looking at those posters. They are no different from the last time thee saw them. Lilac, I have need of thee. Lilac, of the final applause, I require thy response immediately. When I said there are countless forces working against my success, I must admit I was disguising the truth. There is actually a gross exaggeration. The forces are quite countable. The main force impeding my success is thee. Can thee just sit down at the fucking computer and help me? Fuck you! Wow. Angry chick, huh? Augury aside's orb has been lost to her. She's lost the plot. Wallahi, you hate to see it. Now she's mad at you again for no reason. This is clearly all happening because you are cursed. Bruh. A has been lost to the forest. 07. Dare I say, I hate Lilac's bullshit where it's like, oh, something shitty happens. And I totally have no clue what it is that they're angry at me for, even though, you know, she read the fucking script of what's been going on, a play-by-play, because she was pissing about in her fucking room exploding shit. Like, that's the reason why AA is angry. And then you're saying, oh, but I'm clearly cursed. You're cursed? Oh, really? Fascinating. On God? Like, bruh. You're not cursed. You're just fucking stupid. There is no cure for stupidity, unfortunately. Just like how there are mostly no cures for curses. Maybe if you make good on at least one request she made of you, she won't complain anymore. What did Rose do? How did she fuck up this bad? I mean, this is Rose. This is like Rose in her purest form. Like, this entire species is like Rose in her purest form. Both the best and worst versions of herself. And I think she thinks it's ironic as she was playing the irony game with Dirk. But then, you know, the irony became real. Hey, thank you for the follow. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you very much. W. It's not true. She will complain so much more. You should go see what all this gift talks about. Maybe you won't immediately destroy them. Knowing her, she's probably hexed the package with an anti-piracy incantation so no one other than you could receive them. Lilac, check your goddamn window. That is a thing. You take a look out the window and observe your surroundings. Using the pair of panoptics that lay through your mantle, above your mantle, you take advantage of your innate ability to see through water. It is currently low tide, and your recluse hollow peaks safely above the cruel, electronic shorting churn of the ocean below. You grew up in a suburb on the delta of the river Nile, in what is known as a catacomplex. Interesting? I mean, cool? Yeah? It's where older nymphs go to die, as many can fit at least. What? They literally put her in the ghetto? Oh, hell no! They put her in the ghetto, bro. That's so fucked up. They put her in the concentration ghetto camps, bro. This sucks. It's one of the nicer ones, too. Most of them aren't this close to the surface. You arrive here as a matter You arrived here as a matter of typical the myriad enigmatic and unsettling circumstances nymph children ordinarily arrive in their semi-formal forever homes. I can't believe they put her in the ghetto. Dirk, what the fuck? Still having that little bits of racism, I see, Dirk. Guess you just couldn't help it, could ya? Who the fuck? Who is this nurse looking... What? Looks like the caretaker's receiving the package. She's not your caretaker. Well, she is. But she's called that because she is the caretaker of the Cata Complex's lifters. Adult nymphs often drop their epitaphs in favor of titles. You hope you do the same one day, as you aren't really a fan of yours. So this gives me cause for pause. Because if this is what adult nymphs look like, then that means the fucking head crab on Lilac's head is like a parasitic infection. She's gonna get overtaken by the thing. Like ancestor titles, sorta, I imagine. It's like Lord or Duchess or King, Queen, yada yada. Or like the Gravedigger or, you know, the Martyr, you know, some sort of like thematic bullshit. But excuse me, this is odd. This is interesting, honestly, because if you take this into account, he's kind of wild. The caretaker attempts. Oh, hi! Oh my God, they're so cute. She's so cute. Hello. Hi. The caretaker attempts one of her classic coddle texts, heartfelt greeting. Not today. Come on, Lilac. I'm throwing you down the flight of stairs. It will keep happening to you, bro. Oh, brother, she's so cute though. No way. I'm going back. I am saving this. I'm saving this gift. This is so fucking cute. Oh my God, she's so cute. You little ingrate. Boom. No! No! Wallahi. Wallahi, why? Oh my God, bro. I can't have shit. Fuck Beyond Canon, bro. It's hyping all over again. They live just to die. World is a fuck. Oh, and that's it? We see this adorable lady and then she's fucking dead? And that's it? That's all there is? Bruh, fucking 07. I can't fucking believe this shit, bro. I'm so pissed off.
4 to 6 days later.
Luckily, that fear response means she's still alive. Thank God. That's good, because otherwise you'd have to hurry down and consume her entirely, as is nymph tradition. Though you're not particularly hungry. Nani the fuck? What? We're voring people now? What in the goddamn? Let's go closer in, because yeah. Uh-oh, looks like this veritable cloudburst of Icarus excretion has attracted the attention of your suburb's precious, darling local idol, Meemaw. That's Meemaw. Hello, Meemaw. That is not her name. Alright, fuck you, Meemaw. That's not your name. No one is old enough to remember what her name was. Alright, cool. No one's unk enough to know what her name was. Meemaw, no! Sigh, if she keeps that, she's gonna get a tummy ache again. You'd hate for her to get a tummy ache. What's going on? What? A tummy ache? A tummy ache? Hold on. Pauses again. Because I'm bad at my job. Looks like the caretakers escorted the poor hapless Meemaw inside. This is usually your responsibility, but today is just one of the many chores you are avoiding. You are sure to get a sonar membrane full about it later. A sonar membrane full? Oh, god damn it. They just left the package out there. What was the point of all that? Looks like you're going to have to go out there and get it yourself, but leaving your recluse hollow means dealing with the voice. What are you, schizophrenic? The voices? Lilac, coat yourself in slime to drown out ominous portents. It's time to slime. What the fuck? That's her capture log? Nice. What kind of minigame ass bullshit is that? She has to defuse the bomb by cutting the right wire. Was that actually the right wire, or is it random? Let's take a look. Hold on. You cannot tell. Literally, it's a random. It's time to slime. But first, for some reason, you have an inkling, Lulamal, that once you leave this room, maybe sometime before you have a chance to return, you best make sure you've done or seen everything you need to do. Are you forgetting anything? Oh my god, I don't care about the fruity. They're linking me to the Fruity Rumpus update. I don't fucking care. I don't want to be on that fucking circle jerk site, bruh. I don't want to go, bruh. You can't make me. Lilac, prepare yourself for a long and complicated journey. Okay, but like, how? Button up your goddamn overalls, girl. You look like a fucking hobo. Thank you. God damn it. Set up traffic tolls in case anyone tries to get in. What are you, some kind of amateur? She put up Capkin traps? What is this, Siege? She put up Capkin traps. Just like, yeah, I put that. I can always keep that motherfucking thing on me. If you go through this, you are Adams. Your recluse hollow doesn't have a door or a lock. Obviously, the entire staircase is rigged to blow in the name of privacy before shell time each night. Bro, that's the look of someone who knows that any wrong move and she's done for. Alright, play with the chemistry set. This isn't any old chemistry set. It's your alchemist table. Right now, it's full of metal. Some of those metals react quite violently with water, and although you still have a soft spot for the bathspheric chemistries of yore, bathspheric? Bathspheric? How do you say this? Bathspheric chemistries. They're being extra. I stopped caring. You've lately applied that knowledge in pursuit of more modern explosives. Frag out! Still, you've always found the time to dabble, even if only to assuage the worries of your more mystically minded peers. Never hurts to keep in touch with your roots. Eat the chalk. Eat the chalk. Eat chalk, Susie. Eat chalk. You will not be doing that. Instead, you examine your lumps of pure gold, an incredibly common and largely useless metal on Deltritus. An old homework assignment from a few turns ago results in some of this left over. Gold, as we all know, is infamously inert, which conflicts with your sensibilities. Thankfully, though, the power of alchemy, you can transform them into something of worth. Oh yeah. What is this, Full Metal Alchemist? What the fuck? What is the Fruity Rumpus? The Fruity Rumpus is that, site that they tried to push, not push, but that they made for all things Homestuck. But it's also a place mainly where everyone circle jerks about Andrew Hussey. Alchemize the perfectly generic goo with pure gold. Oh my, that was cool. Let's see that again. What the fuck? Let's see that again. That was cool. They lock in. They lock in and they get inverse eyes. I like it. I like black skull eras. That's my favorite thing. Take some alchemy supplies with you. You capture log the extra lead nugget. What else is there to see here? Pursue personally revealing desk literature. Literature? Who has the time to read these days? This is an anime DN Alcrin, to be exact. For Full in Love, it was the darkest of times. What? A horse thing? Okay, this is Dirk. This is Dirk. Anime and horses? This is Dirk. This is Dirk's handiwork. 110%. That's just, like, what the fuck? That's Dirk. Also, what the fuck? DN Alcrin. Is this an actual anime? Hold on, I'm looking it up on Google. Oh! DN Angel is the thing. I think that's what that is. I need to see some images. Okay, yes, it is DN Angel. It is, okay. I'll take a look at that later. The boy transfers to a phantom thief. Oh my god, phantom thief? A friend sent this to you along with a box set of the DVD collection. The plot is some bullshit, but you like it anyway. You and her mostly just watch it to discuss your ships. Alright, bruh. Bruh. You find the relationship between the hero with his oddly named dark counterpart to be the heart of the show, but your friend disagrees. Your friend's shifting opinions in general are far too advanced and it's difficult for you. You're casual, and she tells you frankly is sophomoric. Chat. What is that? What, straight? Pretentious or juvenile? Oh, okay. Way to... Oh my god. Juvenile taste, but to summarize, she ships the dark-haired guy with the blonde guy. She's always on some next level shit. She's just about the yaoi. What, there's a name for that. I know that Shenpai is, like, big on that whole yaoi shit. What was it called? A girl, the fan of yaoi? A fan of, what is that called? Boy love or some shit like that? Check, give her the yaoi paddle. Get the yaoi paddle out. Fujoshi! Fujoshi, I think is what it's called. She's a fucking Fujoshi. She loves dudes fucking. I mean, based, but you can't say that that's not what you are. Fasten candle to head and become the legendary Uni Nymph. You pay homage to the legendary victims, sometimes referred to as the Uni Nymph. Ah, yes. What? Now! Low tier god? I didn't... He let the intrusive thoughts win. He's playing homage. The voice is sounding a bit different today. Alright. Alright, who's behind the fucking controller, bro? Who's making the prompts? Stop making Homestuck. Your thoughts have been dumb as fuck lately. Dumber than usual, even. Is this part of your grand metamorphosis? Do nymphs start grand morphing and become dumb as fuck? Unless these ideas are becoming the voice rather than your own upper organon, which would be equally odd. For the first time in your life, you wish you had the ability to reply to it. Break your bones in 64 places with caterwaul like a clodpole and something herb tabletop. Bro, what are these? What? Check up on your vaguely casket-shaped closet. Let's take a look at the cabinet. Walk like an Egyptian. Hell yeah. Nothing wrong with that. Go fight a weirdly homoerotic vampire that has some weird invisible Superman power. Let's go to this cabinet, whose shape is as beautiful as this abstract and meaningless. Wow! Aside from the clothes, you alchemically transmogrified into an oblique massive mess. It's actually pretty organized. Mostly because a lot of the stuff that should be here is dumped on your floor, but still. What's the note? Drink the sussly colored liquid? Oh my god, excuse me. Yeah, there's no way you're drinking that. AA sent this to you some time ago and asked you to do just that, although she made a point to not tell you the effect it may have on you. Drink it and see. I don't know if that's a smile. I think that's a smile. Smilers? Knowing her, it's probably some kind of test where drinking the mysterious unlabeled potions how you fail immediately. She'll be happy to know you're still resisting. It could come in handy though, so you capture the mysterious potion for safekeeping. It's the fucking forget me now or some shit like from Isaac. Examine the drawing. Fucking... what? This is a drawing you made of two of your favorite cartoon characters. What is that? Fucking Huggy Wuggy? Fucking Poppy's Playtime? This is, I mean, it's fair. Took some creative liberties with one. of the designs here, though, namely making the main character a nymph, though that was a little embarrassing to admit. You've always felt that he was a very nymph-like character, especially given how mercurial his body was. It's Gumby? Gumby? Hold on, I'm looking this up. Oh, shit! It is! What the fuck? Gumby is an American cartoon character and associated media franchise created by Art Clokey. He is a blocky green humanoid made of clay. Stars in 2 television series, the film Gumby the movie, and other media. Huh. Well, now you know. W deep dive. Thank you, Face. I didn't. That is one of those deep lore reaches that someone's gonna. There's gonna be like a certain subject that's gonna be like, now this reference hits. And I'm glad that I had someone in my chat to say so. I always felt he was very nymph-like character, especially given how mercurial his body was. There was a time you wonder if the creator was a nymph themselves, but it turned out they were just some old satyr from a bajillion tides ago. When you searched the other net for discussion on the topic, it seemed no one felt the same. You didn't get along with people on one of the major fan sites either. You argued with users saying he didn't really act like a nymph, and if there was a character that could be a nymph, it'd be the blue one. To which you thought, yeah, sure, you guess. You never really understood why all this was acceptable exception to the rule. They're just all colorful pieces of clay. Alright, bruh. Are we really? No. Because, like, let's be so for real. I can see, like, parallels to all of this. To, like, talks about, like, June and whatnot. You know? You know what I mean? It's like, oh, you know, they didn't really act, they didn't act trans, or I thought Dave would be the one, or something like that. You know what I mean? It's exactly like that. They're not, they seeing us talking about fan trolls? I guess so. Literally me right now, I guess. I can sort of see it. It could be also fan troll talk, but I see this and I see people discussing June. And how even though she's not fucking here yet, we have all these thoughts and opinions about a character that doesn't exist yet. I just hope that they stick the landing is all I give a shit about. If they don't, cringe. If they do, poggers. That's my thesis statement on the matter. You never really understood why they're all acceptable expectations to the rule. They're just all colorful pieces of clay. You haven't really thought about this since you were banned from the fan site for IP spoofing and mailing bombs to various users. Pipe bomb. Huh? You crumple up the drawing and eat it. What is wrong with you? What kind of... Who the fuck just mails pipe bombs? As like, pipe... I have a present for you. It's pipe bomb. Pipe bomb. Yay. Examine little cube. It's a piece of forbidden contraband. The surface door is referred to as a sugar cube. A gift from TC, who's always trying to get you to engage with new, mirth-inducing, highly illegal things. Sugar cube. Roll it back. Hold on a second. Oh, I get it. I just now looked at... They use the same sprite? Yeah, I just now checked DMs. Yes, they did. They absolutely did. They absolutely did. That's kind of funny. I mean, if you have the ability to do so, you may as well. Because, like, if it all ends up being the same type of deal, then yeah. Highly illegal things. However, you neglect to tell them that concentrated sugars are highly toxic to nymph anatomy. One bite of this and you'd be in big trouble. Any sane nymph would cast these agents of the sweet onto a dumping beach and forget they ever existed. But they're from a friend, so the risk of temptation is something you're willing to endure. What is that? Now that's the forget me now, right there. Now that is the cyanide pill. In case it just gets too much, there you go. Damn, what is up with your friends? Your friends suck. They're giving you shit that would kill you. Ponder the ooze. These are your slime jars used for storing your perfectly generic goo. Eventually, your need for slime outpaced the woefully limited slime allowance the caretaker would reasonably permit, so you had to resort to brewing your own. You always meant to get around to finding a more elegant way to store it, but the slime just kept coming. Yo. Pause? Now your floor is littered with their hollowed husks. You'd like to say that they're a poignant testament to your fortitude in the face of egregious psychic assault, but really they're just a big sticky mess. Sick. You can't? Okay. Yeah? Okay. Whatever. We'll roll with it. Okay? What? And then handle your wand. Bruh. 3 in a row? It can't be. It simply can't be a coincidence. 3 in 1 page can't be a coincidence, bro. You can't tell me that you're like, I didn't realize that was it. Like, bruh, you're handling your wand. You have a big sticky mess all over the place, and the slime keeps coming. Handle your wand. This was gifted to you by the caretaker when you were small. You have fond memories of practicing various arcane and deadly magics alongside her. Ray of unending sorrow, death beam, dusk depraved delight, beam of death. Good times. What is this? Elden Ring fucking sorceries? Bruh. Incantations are better. Lamel. Cast a spell or two for old time's sake. Ooh, this is cool. Oh, it's dust. You forgot you rendered it uncastable in your last usage after a series of mystical mishaps. You haven't tried a spell since. Nice. Fuck. Take a delectable bite from the big green chunk. Big green chunk. You mean the tabula? The tabula? Fuck yourself. Tabula smarga? Another relic of your fryhood. It's common tradition for a caretaker to pass a text down to their nursling. This tablet has been a cornerstone of primary education for Nymphs for as long as almost anyone remembers. The original was said to have been found clutched by the ancient corpse of our inedible maiden. The letter of the law, Squeamer's vice great. But yours is just a rechiseling. 'Tis true without lying, certain and most true. What? I'm already lost. 'Tis true without lying, certain and most true. I want to like the species, but I need to see more of the differences. I agree. I need to see something meaty for this series, for this species, or I'm right there with you. I remember you were pretty cold on these species last time we read this phase, and now I'm like, I'm sort of with you there. A part of me is like, yeah, I get it, but honestly, I'm still willing to give shit the benefit of the doubt. I mean, I went through the entirety of Black Clover, even its rocky beginnings, and I fucking love Black Clover. So I'm fully willing to wait until it all sort of peters out, and then be like, you know, that was actually kind of ass. 'Tis true without lying, certain and most true. That which is below is that like that which is above, and that which is above is like that which is below, and to do the miracle of one and only thing. Whatever that means. What the fuck? That's a whole lot of nothing right there. Truth without lying, certain and most true. So that's an oxymoron. That cancels out. That which is below is like above. That which is above is like below. Okay. Wow. Wow. Pretentious fucking bullshit. My favorite. What? I have a thing. I have a meme thing real quick. I need to show you this meme. If you see another one of these guys and it's just lilac with different color and shaped head crap, I'll be disappointed. I have a feeling you're gonna keep being disappointed, unfortunately. Hold on. It's so fucking funny. This is, oh my god, it's so funny. Hold on, here it is. Oh wow, how profound, how fucking inspiring, pretentious little dipshit. I'm just gonna put this up here whenever some bullshit ends up happening. I'm just gonna put it right there. I'm just gonna pop it right there. And then, boop. Wow, how profound. Pretentious little dipshit. Bruh, what the fuck is... Cause, like, they decided to... Okay, so... Two people decided to become the villains of the next version of Homestuck, right? Cool. Who are they? The two most pretentious motherfuckers to ever exist. Dirk Strider and Rose Lalonde. Cool. Like, you know... As if this wasn't already enough to pull your fucking hair out. Try to imagine who your creator is or what they look like. No. In the literal sense, your vast mater was long gone by the time your egg cracked. Mythologically speaking, you've never been too interested in studying up on the grand designer, weather of tendrils either. Most of what you do know comes from whatever dubiously first-hand account means. No. No, I don't think so. Dubiously first-hand accounts Meemaw regaled you with on your afternoon swims. Apparently, she was a hatchling last she saw this deity, so it's more than likely she's been making everything up. Besides, you couldn't be that old, could she? Rose is not that magnificent. I'll keep it a $1.50. There ain't no way. She loves tentacles, bro. That's her whole thing. She's a freak like that. She loves tentacles. She makes it her whole thing. She can't stop being a tentacle monster, bruh. Get them out of you. Fuck. Crack open ominous tome. What is in here? Oh, don't do that, actually. Dare I say, keep that shit closed. That is the Till Death. That is the Till Death, book. Alright. This hefty tome is the Till Death Treatise, which chronicles all the undulating intricacies of the ancient programming language of the same name. Till Death was a shockingly rare joint effort between a surface dweller and a nymph, developed long, long ago. The fact that the surface dweller was an omnicidal madman and the nymph a megamaniacal heretic only serves to increase its mystique, its illegality, and most importantly, its breadth of scope. Till Death is an unholy chimera, primal magic, and stunningly intricate logic. It was apparently some kind of ruthlessly protected state secret up on land. You don't know what TC did to get his hands on it, but the effort to develop the game really took off after its discovery. The two of you have been sending it back and forth for ages now, contributing a different perspective to further your mutual understanding of the concepts outlined within. Right now, you're thinking about that kind of stuff is just going to stress you out, so you opt to leave it closed. That way it makes for a better cushion. Bruh, you're gonna sit on that thing? I don't know. They're saying a lot of words. I'll keep it honest. They be yapping. Just like me. They be yapping a lot without saying a whole lot of anything. But anyway, the surface dweller omnicidal madman was probably... that was Eridan. Megalomaniacal heretic. Well, the only heretic that was there was Karkat, so probably that. So that's probably who they're talking about. It's just big fucking yapping. TC, whoever the fuck they are, got hold of it. Then they started bouncing it back and forth through some sort of teleportation method or transportalization method, constantly making more and more of the game, which essentially guarantees that the game is going to be played because they use Till Death and their computers are going to explode. That's pretty much the end-all be-all. Like, all this, yap, 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 yap. Also, she doesn't like seeing it, so she generally doesn't open it. She sits on it as well. It's just high bent again? Pretty much. This is what I'm getting at. Like, I guess this is where I'm feeling. It's hive bent, but, you know, slightly different. A new coat of paint, if you will. It could be different. I'm willing to give it the benefit of the doubt. But I can't just look at one single, like, book and be like, it's obviously just second verse, same as the first. Because I don't know that, you know? But we're just gonna have to see, you know? Ponder orb. Ponder the orb. This is your mobile far sphere. Far spheres work similar enough. Oh, excuse me. Similar enough to a computer and is the perfect method of othernet web browsing for sea-dwelling nymphs such as yourself, as they are technically not supposed to be on the upper net. Sadly, yours is absolutely loaded with scryware. Those cracked files did exactly what they said they'd do. Now it can only receive messages, which makes an excellent excuse to blowing people off. What is wrong with you? Lilac, you seem like a real fucking douche nozzle. Why are you the way you are? Ponder it anyways. Well, that was a completely useless thing to do. You'll be stuck buffering like this infinitely unless action's taken. Who the fuck is that? Is that the Sea Dweller? Is that the other person? So it looks like they don't have a head crab. They have ears. And that's their symbol. What? Okay, we're getting a little bit more info about whoever the fuck this is. But regardless, we're gonna have to keep it moving. Return suspiciously radioactive pearl to the bed of your beautifully large clam. Wow, you are so full of stupid thoughts today. You're focused on giving your far sphere a hard reset. It's still a complete piece of trash, but at least now it's not an edging sphere of eternal torture now. At least you stopped its edging. It looks like a troll. It did look like a troll. But I think they're gonna give us the big old subverting our expectations thing. You may as well take it with you. Fantastic. Are we done? With everyone else's like look around their room, it was interesting. I want the ball to get rolling, I'll be honest. Admire your tasteful artistic wall scrolls once more. Why? Their critics are not fans. What? That's it? I thought there'd be more. I thought there'd be more. I seen so much of different shit that there would be more. Where's the rest of it? Is there more to this that I'm not getting? I don't want to go on your fucking Patreon or whatever to try and catch some bullshit. I want whatever is in beyondcanon.com to show it here. Where is it? Where's the rest of it? Where's the story, Lebowski? Whatever, bro. Whatever.